Hey y'all, hey y'all. I hope that I am live. Am I live? So let me give it a few minutes. I ain't gonna be here long because I'm trying to go have me some lunch. I'm on my lunch and I'm gonna get my lunch today because y'all hit that like button as you come in. If you're in the replay, please hit the like button. Go ahead and put me in the algorithm. Act like you like me. Act like you like me. Uh some of y'all over here in this church sector, I guess my reputation, what's that saying? I forgot the saying. I forgot the saying. Precedes me. My reputation precedes me. Y'all be trying to give Cruz a hard time. Hey, T Danielle Sugar. Hey, Sugar. See, T Danielle's here, so I can go ahead and start. I don't need to wait on nobody else. T Danielle is here, so I can go ahead and start. So, in this video, really quick, and I ain't gonna be on here long because I gotta eat my lunch, and then get back so I can uh, finish working, so I can get on off work, so I can take some medicine and go to bed. Hey, the Bushes. Hey, Sugar. Because I still fighting this cold that I've had since last week. And my sister brought me a little something over to take. So I'm gonna take that and go to bed tonight. So I want to eat my lunch so I can get on off, log out of work, get my work done. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Let me go ahead. 14 people. Hopefully I have 14 likes. And those of you who watching replay, uh, do the replay. Now this video real quick is gonna be things that I don't like, but I'm gonna have to get used to if I'm gonna hang around the church, the Carnal Church sector. Again, these are things I don't like, but I'm gonna have to get used to if I'm gonna hang around the Carnal Church sector. They ain't in no certain order. It's not one that I probably dislike more than the other or whatever. But here we go. You can't say names in the chat. I got timed out over there at King Jive's chat yesterday. I didn't even know what I got timed out for. Hey Elijah Luke, hey Sugar. He says praise time. I got timed out over there and I didn't even know what I got timed out for. I was like, dang, I got timed out. And it was later on in the live that I realized, oh, I got timed out for saying a name in the chat. But he's saying the name on the channel. I'll have to get used to this and wrap my mind around it and try to find out why. Make it make sense. And I'm like, but he's saying it up on the panel. Wait, hey, this Nana praise. Ooh, this Nana does too, right here. I'm a Nana that praise too. You look familiar, this Nana praise. Anyway, it's like, you saying the name, the content creator is saying the name and the person up there saying the name, but okay, it's their page, so they can do what they want to do. I can't do it, they can do it. Okay, got it. So I may not like it, but I got to get used to it. Catherine Powell, girl, Catherine Powell, honey, they be wearing you out. Catherine, you popular over here. I know Catherine from another neighborhood that I used to hang around in. I know Catherine and a few T Danielle in the bushes, but Catherine be moving up and through here, girl. They be having your name in their mouth. Hey, Sean Talks, you another one, honey. Your name be in their mouth. MOUF, all up in their mouth. So yeah, you can't say names. You can't type out names in the chat, even if the content creator is saying it, or you will be timed out. No names in the chat. Number 2. Well, if I had to do something in order or which one I hate more or less, it would probably be number 2. Using God as a weapon. Now, one of the most ignorant things that I think that people, we as a church, we always come up with these catchy phrases, church folks and non-church folks. Anybody who's familiar with the church, some people don't go to church, some people do go to church, some people hung around the church or however it was. But one thing I noticed that people picked up is this phrase, God don't play about me. You know what the issue is with that statement? Is that statement is going against God's word. Hey, CJ. And I don't want to be churchy on here or use God as a weapon, but I just want to point out to people, and you know, you can hear me, believe me, whatever you want to do with it, throw it out here, and I'm gonna move on. When you say that, then you go against what God words, because God word says there is no respect of person. God has no respect of person. God don't play about me. If you say God don't play about us, then you probably be right. Because I think that when it comes to his children, you know, there's some scriptures that support that. Oh Lord, let me put this window down. I'm about to suffocate up in here. But when you say, or if you, the bushes, if you say God don't play about his children, then okay. Church folks do it all the time, Elijah Luke. It don't make no sense. You know, we done took that scripture, touch not mine anointing and do my prophet no harm. We don't wore that out all types of different ways, using it all out of context for our own personal use. So I don't like that whole using God as a weapon, you know, using the things of God as a weapon. And I know we churchy, you know, when you've been around the church, you get churchy and you speak churchy. Like if you around, you know, a lot of Ebonics, you speak Ebonics. If you around a lot of people on the street, you speak street slang or whatever. So I know the church folk, we have a language, but you know, I encourage y'all to stop using the sacred things. Stop using the sacred things. Let's have a little fear. I'm speaking to myself, talking to me. Let's have a little fear. But Sean talks. I'm gonna get to that. They say they don't watch you, but they know everything. Every time, they know everybody. They know how many people in your chat. Sean talks. They know what you said. They know what you look like. They know where you've been to. They knew when you went to church, when you left the church and came back. But they don't watch you. They don't watch you. That always tickle me. When people tell me, you over your dry channel with them little bit of people. Listen, if ain't nobody else there, you there. If ain't but 4 people there, you one of the 4. Yes, you are. Because you know all about it. Been in church all my life and 71 years old, but this stuff is unbelievable. I don't think people realize that God is nothing to be played with. Honey, you can't play with him. You playing with yourself. You so when you think that you getting over on people using God's name, you playing with you. That's who you're playing with. I'm still stuck on not saying the name in the chat. When they say the name, okay, let me catch. Honey, CJ, you say a name in the chat, you're gonna get timed out. And they'll say, don't say names in the chat. Don't say names in the chat. I got timed out for it for the whole show. The whole entire show. I was timed out. Okay, let me get to number 3. Oh, yeah. Sean talk what we're just talking about. That's number 3. Obviously be watching, but claim you're not. I got to start doing that. Listen, I watch everybody. I watch Jazz. I watch Thais. I watch Mad Church Disease. I watch Durrell. I watch St. James. I watch Sean talk shows. I watch Miss Creole. Y'all tell me who I left out. I watch all y'all. I watch it. I watch it. I watch it. Hold on, let me cough. I watch it. But if I'm gonna be over here hanging out in the Carnal Church sector, I gotta pretend like I don't watch. I can and listen. I watch Judge Alicia. I watch the Juice Show. I know I left some people out. I watch ATC. Is it ATC or AT2? I watch them. I be watching everybody. I watch everybody. Crazy. I have a whole new lineup because of you and St. James. Welcome to Bushes. Welcome to the church. We give you the right hand of fellowship over here. And once you make us mad, we're gonna give you the left foot of fellowship. First you get the right hand. Then you're gonna get that left foot. AT2. Yes. Watch him. I watch everybody, but if I'm hang out over here, I gotta pretend like I don't watch them. But as I'm pretending like I don't watch them, and as I'm saying that I don't watch them, I can say everything that happened in the whole show. The whole show, I can say everything that happened during the whole show, from beginning to end. But I ain't watch it. I knew everything from beginning to end, but I ain't watch it. I ain't watching none of it. Number 4. Number 4. Let me say it right. 4. Y'all know I'm from North Carolina. Number 4. Not wanting everybody to eat. And when I mean eat, and it's funny I should say this because I sound like a hypocrite because I just told some other friends somewhere else, let them jokers starve. Let them jokers starve. They need content, let them starve. But not wanting people to eat. Now listen, how this thing in sectors, when the sectors is really about kind of talking about each other, because most sectors are beefy sectors. There's a lot that's not, but a lot of them are. If you don't talk about each other, what are we gonna talk about? We got to hear it come over there and pretend like we like that stuff you talking about. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Okay, Marvin whined and told the woman she lined up, and he's put $2,000 line, but she brought $1,000, and then okay, once you tell that, then now we want y'all, we want okay, that's okay. We can't. How long can you talk about that? 5 or 10 minutes. Then you need something else. If you ain't gonna feed each other, if you ain't gonna let the other person eat, how you supposed to eat? Give and receive, give and receive, give and receive. I want people to eat over here in the Carnal Church sector. Elijah Luke said, I'm not gonna lie, the code names are fun. Listen, Beetlejuice, Jabba, whatever. What else? Y'all put them names in the chat. See, because around here in my chat, y'all, I'm gonna say names. Y'all can say names because I'm gonna say names. But put them names in the chat. Yeah, them code names, them nicknames. Oh baby, they be tickling me. I be tickled. I be a little tickled. But yeah, they don't want folks to eat. They're like, don't say no name in the chat. That might give them clap. People might go over there and watch them. We don't want nobody to watch. I watch all y'all. Number 5. Oh, sensitive. Ooh, Job of the Hut. Yeah. Ooh, y'all sensitive. Okay. Bump number 5 because I'm sensitive too. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. I'm sensitive too. Quote me the wrong way. I might cuss you. I'm sensitive too. So let's just skip number 5. But y'all so sensitive. Hey, good gracious. Number 6. Say that you don't talk about folk while talking about them the whole time. Saying I don't even talk about them. You talking about them, saying that you don't talk about them. Yes, you do talk about them. Stop saying you don't talk about them. You do. And you are. You talking about them right now. But you say you don't talk about them. We too grown to be playing, y'all. We too grown to be playing. I'm too grown to say I don't watch somebody. I'm sitting up there watching them. I'm too grown. If I'm gonna watch you. Say what you think, what you want. And I hear people always say, I don't even talk about them. Yes, you do. That's why we're here, because you're talking about them. I might, he called for a $2,000 line. The woman gave, she got in the wrong line. He didn't have to go in like that. All he had to say was, I would have made a joke about it. First of all, let me say this. Hey, Y2 cameras, I'm over here running them up. I'm over here in this churchy sector running them up. The reason why I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it is because I don't do those money lines and this, that, and I think everybody should go give in church as a purpose in the heart. That's what the Bible says. But y'all know me. I don't mess with other folks' stuff. If that's the way he want to do it and his people okay with it, I'm okay with it. It ain't coming out of my pocket. I don't care what nobody else get and how they get it, whatever. That's on them. As long as they ain't doing nothing illegal. And then even if they doing something illegal, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's police business, right? So on one hand, that's what he do. That's what she obviously is a member of. $2,000 line. She got up there and she gave 1,200 something. So he didn't have to say it like that. I would have made a joke. I would have been like, no, you go on back to your seat. Hold up. Don't read no more. Go on back to your seat and come back when you got the right amount. But he didn't have to do it like that. But Vicky Winans told us he was mean. Didn't she say if he would have been nice to me, if he would have treated me right, I still would have been with him? Did not Vicky Winans say that? I have 2 channels, Y2 cameras. So I think you're a member of my other channel. I think you are, because I have 2 channels. This is the second one. And the other one, that's the one. That's the other channel is the sector I left. I don't really engage anymore. I done ran over here to this neighborhood. I moved around the corner. I just moved around the corner. Let me see. It's Beetlejuice, the Beetlejuice sector, slop sector, beef sandwich, baby. Let's see what else on here. I'm about finished, y'all. Why don't the church give back? Uprise. People choose the wrong church and they ask those questions. At the church I go to, we're preparing now to feed 20,000 people around the city. And all you got to do is show up on that day, get in line, and get your food. It's going to be enough food to feed you for a whole month. We do it every year. If you need anything, we do the blood bank. Everything, runs through there. When they have to have testing at school, we volunteer to go do that. So it depends on where you go. My question is, I don't really ask why don't churches give back, because I feel like, church, you run your church how you want. My question is, those of you who feel like churches don't give back, why do you don't go to the churches that do give back? That's the question. Why you don't go to the churches that do serve their community? Why you keep choosing to go to the church and then complain about the churches you go to? I'm sure that there's churches that meet whatever it is that you want. I've done lived in North Carolina, Texas, South Carolina, Virginia, and I'm sure, and I done been to probably just about, I've probably been to about 30 something states around the United States and some countries. And I happen to know whatever you're looking for, it exists. But what we do is we go to the wrong church and then complain about the church. Stop going to it. If they say women got to sit on the left and cover their heads and men sit on the right, and I don't want to sit on the left and cover my head, I ain't gonna go to that church. It's that simple. If I don't like $2,000 lines, I ain't gonna go to that church. How hard is that? I'm gonna go over there where they say, pay what you want. We don't care. How hard is that? Make this thing simple. What number am I on? Okay. You say you don't talk about folk while talking about them. It's a lot of y'all gonna be familiar with what I'm about to say, because y'all have heard this before. Shout out to the person who said it. Shout out to Jay Wilson. That hurt came in out. Shout out to Jay Wilson. Some of y'all ain't funny. Some of y'all ain't funny. Good gracious. Just go to your chat to get entertained and get a little piece and a little kiki, and you be all serious and uptight and mad and upset and all in your feelings. You're not funny. Then when you trying to go at somebody, I'm coming over there. I can get a kiki, because the person that you coming at, I was over in their chat and I was laughing real hard when they was coming at you. So I'm coming over to your chat to see what you got to say about them. And the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna dox them. You're gonna call them dumb. You're gonna insult. You're gonna insult their subscribers and the people that watch it. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. Y'all ain't funny. You know. Then you want to dox them. Talk about where they work and stuff. That ain't funny. Okay, but that's another thing I don't like about. And that's not all on, because some of y'all is funny. Marcellus, hilarious. Jives, freaking hilarious. Whatever that song is he played over his chat, baby, had me grooving today. Grooving. I need me a hood man. That thing was funny to me. But some of y'all ain't funny. Y'all just uptight and mean. That's all. You just uptight and mean. I'm glad that William McCray funny again. William McCray funny again. Hopefully, I just cranked my car up. I think y'all can still hear me okay. But y'all be uptight and stressful. I ain't trying to come around to your channel to be all stressed out. That's right, Bushes. Loosen up. Loosen up. Good gracious. You're not funny. You ain't funny. Be funny. Okay? All right. Anyway, listen. This is all just content. This is all just content. Don't get all in your feelings. I ain't listen. Miss Cruz is trying to get her name is. And is. Miss Cruz is trying to get people to come over her channel. Oh, and is. See what y'all gonna learn about Miss Cruz. And look, I ain't new to the church sector. I ain't new over here. I just came back. I ain't new. Yeah, they mean it, Shirley. Hey, Faith Sister Substance. How you doing, sugar? I ain't new over here. I just came back. But one thing y'all gonna learn about cruiser is I'm honest about it. You know, some folks be trying to hide. I'm too old. I'm 55 years old. I'm too up in age to be pretending like something. You know, she trying to get her name out. Yeah, of course I am. I don't want to be over here talking to myself. I remember when preachers used to say, "I'm gonna preach it if I have to preach to the pews." If you get there, ain't nobody there but the pews and your spouse and your children. Go home. They can hear you at the house. In the whole building, and them pews ain't got no life. I ain't over here trying to talk to myself. I want to talk to people. So I'm gonna come over to your chat, introduce myself, say a few things in the things, you know, try to get a little shout out. You know, that's what we do. Hate too many plays and lies. So yeah. But don't worry about it. I ain't gonna be over here long. I'll lose interest, be done gone on a trip or a cruise or something and get all off track. So don't worry about it. I ain't over here trying to take none of y'all people, none of y'all clout, none of y'all got it. Y'all got it. I just come over here, get a little bit, and then I'm gonna be on my way. I'm gonna be on my way. And then I come back, you know, a year later or something like that. That's all. We networking. Networking. All right, y'all. Remember to live in peace on purpose, because I think my phone is going to go out when I get up here to the stop sign. Remember to live in peace on purpose. And remember, no matter what you're going through, all is well. All is well. Listen, y'all get money. Let folks eat. No people want to send you money. Get your money. Just don't, you know, just don't rip the people off. Be a little sensitive. Be prayerful about it. You know, don't have folks up out their house and you collecting money and bragging about it. You know, other than that, get your money. Get your money. Y'all be good.